Oh, and this episode started off so fucking high with the start of this episode, seeing Kaneki versus like all of the CCG with the does and stuff like that, and then we had two more ghouls and Carrie, and then the ending as well. I was like, yo, Tokyo Ghoul, the start of this episode and the ending of this episode, both of some really fucking hype ass shit. Like, you start off straight off in this episode, you had Kaneki going against like all, like with Ayato as well, going against like the CCG, breaking out this person known as Naki, who was someone that really, you know, like Jason a lot and all that, like he was like his underling, and you had such like a very big thing with like Naki, that he's such a very weird, very character, like why would like Awagiri break him out and all that, and you just see him like, he's there crying all the time, he's like, oh boss, it's just like, you're like, yo, fucking Naki, calm the fuck down, like, and we see it a little bit more in this episode, that with, especially as well with Kaneki and all that, that even though he's gone with Aogiri and we still don't really understand his motives, we still see that, you know, he cares for people, and he's like, it seems like he was taking a lot of pity upon like Naki as well, but he was like just there dicking around with crayons trying to write his name and all that, like I think it's the real name, like Yoshimura or something like that, like, and it was just like, ah, boss, like that. He's just like screaming around with it. So definitely for like one of the newer members and all that they got to Aogiri, Naki's a very interesting addition to it and all that. And it's still very weird. I know we don't really like to compare like the manga to the anime and stuff like that, since it's doing its own thing, but the anime only watches is like, there are still a lot of very, you know, manga like stuff in there. There is stuff from the manga that is in here, just like, you know, some certain parts have been changed here and there, so it was very interesting, and we get to see for later in this episode. A lot of it was dedicated to seeing Toka and a bit of the inspectors, and it was like seeing Toka suffering still for like the loss of Kaneki and her trying to deal with it, like she's still like trying to put a brave face in front of Hinami, like, and see like, you know, oh Hinami, you know, do your own thing, go, you know, take care of things like over here and all that. And with going Nishiki, which I never really remembered like Nishiki being this friendly and all that, and this is one thing I kind of had an issue with the manga, and I wish the manga kind of did this, and it was like, have a little bit more development with Nishiki and also as well with Toka and all that, because it was like, after a while I focused a lot more on Kaneki, and these guys kind of got forgotten. So I'm kind of like that Route 8 is doing this, and we're getting more time with these characters and all that, land with me and all that, so I'm kind of happy to see that. And not to mention as well, we get to see as well Hinai meeting like Connected Stable Author as well, and it seems like she's like a crazy nutbag and all that, with all those crazy books and all that, and she was like, oh, I'm saving this book for like, you know, my big brother, so that was a kind of nice moment to see and all that. And go to the Inspector side of the story and all that, we get to see that Juzo is making Jason into a weapon, and he like cuts through straight Quinque steel that they actually used to make these weapons, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna call this Jason. I believe in the manga it was called like Jason 13 or something like that, so I really wish it kept that name, but I think it was called like, it was like, oh, Juzo's Jason, like that, and it was like, okay, Juzo's got a very strong ass weapon now, so Juzo's definitely gonna be super ass fucking strong. And the ending of the episode was just absolutely awesome after we saw like Kaneki pitting and Naki, is that we see Banjo and Tsukiyama infiltrating the Aogiri units, and it's like, come on, everyone here loves Tsukiyama. Tsukiyama is one of the best characters in all of Tokyo Ghoul and all that. Just how he just came out with his freaking Quinque and he's just going, ah, morning, like, you know, just screaming it out, and Banjo's like, really bro, like really, what the fuck are you doing? And it's just very interesting to see, you know, what they're planning on doing and all that, especially with Aogiri and all that, and especially what they're really going to be doing. Are they going to just go inside and join up with Aogiri just so they can get close to, you know, like Kaneki and all that, so they can be on the side? Like, what are their really plans? Are they just going to drag Kaneki back? So it's very interesting, like what they but definitely Banjo and also as well like Tsukiyama are going to be doing, but I can't wait to see more of them and all that. And so how the episode ended as well, we get to see like Kaneki and Aito breaking into the prison, which is holding, as we got told from the inspectors, S and double S rated ghoul. This is where Naki was being taken to, and this is where also as well, which I liked in the ending, we saw how Jason and Naki met, and that was kind of a little cool thing to see as well. I really like that, you know, she is actually adding this and all that, how these two met, and it was actually in prison and stuff like that, so that was kind of cool, like him coming as underling through that. But it's like really wondering, like, who the hell are they going to break out of prison? Are they going to try and break out everyone from this prison and all that? Because they must have some real defense if they have to keep these S and double S rated ghouls out there. So I'm pretty sure Aogiri is going to use this chance to like get a lot more ghouls out there and sort of raise an army of them. Like, overall this episode was really good and all that, but it was like, honestly, the first part of the episode and the ending episodes were like the really awesome parts, and I was like, yes, that's what I want to see. I want to see more Kaneki. But they are focusing a lot more on Toka and Nishiki, and it's kind of like, really, you go from that part of the episode to see that and the inspections. I remember some of that part being a little bit boring in the manga, but it's like, it is needed, it is development, but other than that, I still want to see what's going on with Kaneki and like what's his side of the story. It just honestly feels like a lot of teasing going on with like what's going to be happening with Kaneki. So overall, I'm going to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. It was a really good episode. I really loved that Tsukiyama's back and all that. I really love, you know, that we get to see the Naki and Kaneki and Hayato. So that was all awesome moments. But, and you know, I did really feel bad and all that for Toka as well, which was with Miski and like, you know, Hide and stuff like that. But even so, it's like, I felt like that was kind of too much of a tease like that. So hopefully next episode we kind of go all in and all that. We get to see like this whole prison breakout and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know in the comments section down below what you thought about this episode of Tokyo Ghoul Route A. But that's all from me, so thank you very much for watching as always. And I'll see you guys next time.